Good Maundy Thursday to all. Who could imagine that a meal of bread and juice would turn hatred, racism, poverty, sickness, and malice into love, acceptance, prosperity, health, and goodwill? Join friendship in tonight's Passion Week service as we celebrate the Lord's Supper that brings the joy of life out of the pains of trouble and tribulation. Good evening. If you read your Bible in Matthew 10 or in Mark chapter 3, you'll hear about a guy named Simon. Not that Simon. We're talking about Simon the Zealot. That's me. I'm that disciple you didn't hear much about. Oh, I know. You heard about that hot-headed one called Peter. The Simon Peter. I know you heard about those brothers, the sons of Zebedee. I know you heard about those other brothers. And I know you know about Judas. And certainly you know about the one we call Didymus. Y'all call him Thomas. We were all disciples. We were all learning how to be good people to the world, to turn our communities for the better, teaching about this love of God that came through our brother Jesus. Man, that's a cool dude. He took us around doing miracles, helping poor people, helping people that had problems mentally. Man, he really allowed us to be ourselves. Even allowed us to wear our hair the way we wanted to. Because he wasn't concerned about how we look. He was concerned about how we love. And man, it started getting dicey. Man, Judas, he starts questioning what's going on as a fellow zealot. He's starting to worry about whether or not Jesus is really the guy. We got Peter one day's with Jesus, next day's not with Jesus. We got the disciples, one minute we're doing great miracles, the next minute we don't know what we're doing. But here at this Mount of Olives, where all these vineyards and grapes are, we learned an important lesson that Jesus gave us. Who would have thought that a meal with bread and wine, grapes from these very vineyards would help us? Man, it turned my whole life around. Finally realized what sacrifice and service is all about. Hopefully you will too. When you partake the next time of that bread and that fruit of the vine, remember the vineyard. Remember that we are known by this fruit that we bear. And remember that Jesus paid it all just so that we could be who we wanted to be. This is Simon the Zealot checking out. Hope you have a great Passion Week. And remember that God's love is the perfect love. The Lord's Supper, the meal that represents God's perfect love. Good night. Thank God for this beautiful meal. May the Lord's Supper be a constant reflection of love, acceptance, prosperity, health, and goodwill to everyone. See you tomorrow. Same time, same live stream, same love. Love you right back.